Hello and welcome to My Xbox and Me, episode 89. I am one of your hosts, MC Fixer, alongside the Spanish meatball who was also talking about Mark Wahlberg as soon as we started. Joseph, how are you doing, sir?
You know what? I'm pretty good. I was going to do the Mark Wahlberg impression. I didn't know we were right then and there, but yeah. Hi, my name's Walt Markberg, okay?
All right. It's a transformer. Right? Jojo, how you doing, fella? You good?
I'm getting over my sickness, man. I'm like...
We're getting there.
70 to 80% better at this moment. So I am alive.
I'll take alive. I'll take it. It helps. I'm not gonna lie to you. It helps.
Oh man.
So anything new in life? Anything you would like to tell me about?
Let's see. Well, the PlayStation podcast is up on iTunes.
Oh, hey, congratulations.
So, thank you. I had to literally fight Steve Jobs' ghost to get it on iTunes. Really awkward.
I fought him once before.
Yeah, I'm like, Steve, you're very brittle. Stop. And so he's like, just hit me. So, that's up. Poly Games is back up and running. We got one video out this week. We're going to be doing our normal show times next week. I will be better by then. I will it. Mm-hmm. And we're doing fantastic in the month of July, man. This is usually the slow months is where Poly Games just kicks ass. I'm so happy.
Good. Happy for you. Proud, happy. What's new in my life? Not a lot. I turned 25 this week. Shameless plug. Please turn up. Twitch.tv/MCFixer. The 21st of July. My actual birthday is actually the 20th, but I'm not. The funny thing is, I'm not celebrating my birthday tomorrow. Like, I'm going to work. Haley's not giving me my presents. Like, literally, I'm moving my birthday a whole day. Literally, like, people go back, happy birthday on Facebook. I'm like, come to the stream. Happy birthday on Facebook, come to the stream. Like, that's all I care about. So
my birthday is like a fucking my national holiday. I don't work. I've never worked on my birthday, and people have got like, I've gotten like into a fight once, and like my argument is, but it's my birthday, and like my boss expected me. He's like, well, you're coming in like on the 4th. I'm like, well, you can expect me not, and I never showed up.
My boss, they said, like, Haley said, this is what happened. I'll give you the whole rundown. No one really cares about this, but why not? So Haley's got a meet. It's her last day at school. And they're going out for a meal afterwards. So I said, well, why not go for the meal? She's like, but it's your birthday. I'm like, no, it doesn't matter. It's not a big deal. I'm going to work anyway because we're streaming the Friday. So I'll make the Friday my birthday. I'm an adult. I can move my birthday to whenever I want. So I did.
Nice. Yeah. No, to me, I'm just like, I don't move it for shit. I'm like, it's my birthday. I'm not doing anything. I buy myself birthday like stuff because nobody knows me better than me and what I want. Like, it is the ultimate treat yourself day in the life of Joe. So
I love that so much that you just like, you treat yourself, you don't care.
Dude, I'm just like, I'll eat whatever the fuck I want. I already do that, but like I do it at like even to the nth degree.
All right, well, let's just say this episode of My Xbox and Me is brought to you by Mike Lynch and the Glorious Movie Cast. Yes, I was actually on the Glorious Movie Cast this week. After they started talking shit about us. It's funny little. Moody needed someone to cover for Foxes because Foxes was moving, so I did that and helped out. So I'm happy to help out, and it was a good time. So you should definitely check out that episode. Make sure his numbers spike on that one, so we all know who brought you in. We did Baby Driver spoilers. We spoke about.
Which I'm very much against that movie.
This is not a movie podcast.
I know, but I'm anti-baby driving any vehicle.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Okay. Well, let's talk about what's been in our box this week. And dude. I want to kick off because I talk about it every week, but I've actually got a story this week. So I played PlayerUnknown Battlegrounds. I know it's actually on PC, coming to console Xbox this year, later in the year. But I ended up playing with a couple of kind of funny best friends, which was awesome. They hit me up saying, do you fancy being our fourth? I was like, cool, no problem. Jumped on. I was like, I'll play one game, no problem. One of the guys had to leave. So I was like, okay, I'll find us a fourth. So I jump on Discord. And on the side, you've got the people that are in the Discord channel. We're in the kind of funny one. And Danny O'Dwyer was there. So I see him playing the game. And I'm like, why not? I'm MC Fixer. I'll have a little cheeky message and say, hey, dude, we're playing. If you want to come watch, if you want to come play with us. And Danny's like, yeah, sure, I'll play. So end up playing PlayerUnknown Battlegrounds with Danny O'Dwyer.
I fucking love that man. And I respect and love everything he's doing.
Yeah, which was crazy. The funny thing was we come 7th, carried him to a 7th position. He's not very good, I've got to be honest with you. But I will help him get better. I hope he doesn't listen to this.
Fired, man.
Yeah, so we play.
Danny, I think you're great.
I think it's great at his work. Maybe not so good at Battlegrounds. So yeah, we got him to 7th, and then the game after that we won. So I ended up messaging him on Discord saying, we just want a chicken dinner, thanks for leaving, sort of thing.
Oh wow. Yeah, I love that man. I respect him. Respect here.
So yeah, I played that. I also played, I want to talk to you about this game called Serial Cleaner. Have you heard of it?
Never in my life. Oh wait, is that the one where you're cleaning up like a murder scene? So
that's it. Yeah. So I got a review code for it, a stream code or whatever you want to call that nowadays. And so I popped it in. I thought, oh, whatever. I see what this is like. Oh my god, it's a stealth game. Obviously, it has got charming music. It is actually really fun gameplay. So there's usually you got the map and you can sort of zoom out and it lets you see where the bodies are. Yeah. And you have to get the bodies and put them into a car or maybe throw them out a window or whatever it is. Yeah, it's crazy. So you're pretty much cleaning up for the mob. You're cleaning up the crime scenes while the police are there.
Oh, wow.
So the whole thing is they ring up your phone and you're at your house where your mum lives and you live with your mum and she's like, oh, the boxing's on and stuff like that. It's crazy. Really good fun, wow. Honestly.
You know what that reminds me of?
Go on.
Mike from Breaking Bad. What he would do for Saul.
Oh, I had never seen Breaking Bad, so.
Oh my goodness, fucking gracious! What are you doing? Stop this podcast.
No, I'm busy. We've got to keep going. I'm sorry. Yeah, no. It was just a lot of fun. So it's essentially you go into this map. You can see where all the bodies are. You can see where the murder weapon is. You get hidden contracts and items that your cleaner collects. So it might be a trophy of some sort from that crime. So it might be a gun or it might be a Bible. It might be this, that, and the other. And it's really, really good. Oh God, let me quickly look up who developed it because I'd love to give them credit. But yeah, a lot of fun. I can't lie to you. It was.
What is it for? Do you know what platforms?
So it's on. I think it's on PS4, Xbox One, and PC.
Okay.
But yeah, it was. It was the developers are iFun for All. It was published by, I think it's Curve Digital. I think that's correct. But yeah, a lot of fun. I can't lie and say to you that it wasn't. I wasn't expecting it to be as good as it was. Like, and that's not a knock, but you know when you check out certain games, you're like, oh, this looks interesting. Maybe it's a 5-minute job, and then you throw it away. This is not. I would definitely tell you guys to go out and support this. Tweet me pictures if you go out and get it. A lot of fun, honestly. A lot of fun. Like,
all right.
I've not had that much fun with a game. Many indie games have not caught me this year, honestly. Yeah. And this one was really, really, really good. Really good. And that's Serial Cleaner, not Serial Killer, Serial Cleaner. So definitely go check it out if you're interested in those stealth type games. Definitely go have a look. And what else? More Siege. Which is always, we've done Siege Sunday. Thank you for everyone that turned up to that. Siege Sunday will not be happening this week because it's my birthday week, so I'll probably be still hungover from Friday. And last but not least, I started a Spider-Man character on Marvel Heroes Omega, which is the free-to-play MMO game. Are you interested?
I'm very much interested.
Oh, we could play together then, because I've only just started. I'm only level 3. I've literally just started. So if you're interested in getting in, we should play together, definitely.
Fuck yeah. Yeah, I'm on board with that.
Perfect.
Because I heard it's kind of like Diablo-esque. Like it's isometric, like a top-down.
I haven't played Diablo yet, so
okay. I keep on forgetting that.
I own the game, I just not played it yet. So, but yeah, it's what I played the early portion. Very good. I just got to the Avengers Tower and then stopped there.
Oh, great. Well, yeah. For me, well, you have any games?
No. Please, sorry, I've talked
for me. I have not been able to turn my Xbox on in forever. It seems too sick because the one thing is I'm stealing a Apple TV from my brother. He doesn't use it anymore because that's where we have all of our movies, and it uses the same wired connection the Xbox One does. So I took those wires to put in the Apple TV.
Got ya.
And I finally got wires for my Xbox One, so now I finally turned it on like 2 or 3 days ago. And the one game I've been playing for the last week since I've been sick is Battlefield 1. I think on last podcast I was talking about I'm not very good. During the course of me being sick, I am now a fucking murderer.
Yeah,
I am tearing it up in that game. And also, I would like to say I play the medic role. That's all I play because I love healing people, and I'm actually out there reviving people, and it's awesome. I love Battlefield 1. I'm even thinking about getting the expansion pass for it.
Oh, wow.
That's how serious I'm really liking it. Now, with that said, I've played another game. I don't know if we have it in the show notes. Or
topic of the show, if it's what you're thinking about.
Played a little game called indie game. I don't even think anybody heard of it, but it got a sequel, and it's called Destiny 2.
Okay, hold it right there.
Yeah, buddy.
So this week's topic of the show is the Destiny 2 beta. I have only played. I played literally the first mission, the opening mission that they give you. Played on Xbox One. Did you play it on PlayStation, I assume?
Oh yeah, dude. I'm a big Destiny fan, so if I could get it earlier, I guess I will.
You was in. Yeah, I literally let me shout out to my Xbox and me listener, Yami. A while Yami appears on Twitch. Gave me a code because my game share has digitally pre-ordered the game, but for some reason it didn't enter us into the beta. I'm not 100% sure why, but doesn't matter. Got the beta sorted now.
I know why. Yeah, it's a long story.
Okay, yeah, I'm not worried about it anyway.
Skip to do it.
Yeah, Yami sorted me out. So I ended up playing so I've watched a lot of Gresh playing the PvP portion of the game, and I have played the first mission of the game. Okay, so I've got a lot of thoughts on it, which is, first of all, honestly, and remember, I only played Vanilla Destiny, got to the first ever level cap, which was 20. Is that right?
Yep.
Yeah, got to that, and that is where I ended. So I did the story, got to 20, done. That was me. Didn't get any light or nothing like that. So this is my re-entry to Destiny, which is a game that I have been looking forward to. Cannot wait for. Look, I want a game right now that I can grind out. So this is perfect. Played it. I enjoyed it. It just reminds me that it's just more Destiny. That's literally all it is, with a lot more charm. That's literally all I got from that first mission.
Okay.
What did you think?
I will tell you this. When we're done with this podcast, we need to go into the strike. So for me, I'm a veteran of Destiny. I've been on board with Destiny since the alpha. I left Destiny during the Iron Banner stuff, or not Iron Banner, the Iron expansion. Forget it. Now, I have since last night. I have a Titan, I have a Warlock, I have a Hunter. I've tested out all their abilities. I went into the strike as a Hunter, as a Warlock, as a Titan. Last night, I got to play several rounds of PvP and remembered that I would just Destiny and Splatoon are two games that I don't know why when I'm playing multiplayer, I'm the biggest, like, I talk shit so much. And I was annihilating kids. Like, my highest KD was 5.0.
Oh, okay.
Like, I'm good. So, or at least that pulse rifle was good. So I entered the first, if we were going to talk about mission, the mission was what I wanted Destiny 1 to be.
That's, yes. Thank you. Okay. I'm not alone with that. That's literally, I got the the Ghost. That's what they're called, right?
Yep.
Thank God. Sorry, Destiny fans, do not come for me at MC Fixer. Don't at me, yeah. Don't at me. The Ghost had more charm than Peter Dinklage. The cutscenes were more. There was a cutscene, first of all. Thank you.
There's 2 of them.
The mission was actually free. The mission was actually a lot of fun. Obviously played it single player because I think you can only play it single player, right? Am I correct?
Yeah.
It just but my only gripe with it, which I suppose isn't a gripe because this isn't really a bad thing, I guess. But yeah, it did just feel like Destiny 1.5 for me. It doesn't feel like a full in this beta.
Yeah.
And from what I've played, I haven't played the Strike and I haven't played PvP. So being very open with people, it just felt like what Destiny 1 should have been, honestly.
Yeah. To me, going into it, I was expecting. The thing that with this beta in the beginning, I was kind of underwhelmed because I was like, "Oh, this is what I expected it to be." Okay, good. You met my level. Like, it didn't exceed my expectations. It did not meet my expectations, type of deal. So going into it, the gunplay is Destiny at its best, and that's what Destiny is known for. It is a game, though it's 30 FPS, it is one of the best shooting experiences in a first-person shooter. I don't think anybody could deny that. So to me, I didn't want them to change much. But what they did change is that the classes now have more importance and they're more different. So, for example, Titans, they have an ability now, a special ability. Everybody has like one little special ability that they can have a big wall or a little barrier for cover that you could peek under and out and shoot people from, which is really great.
Yeah.
And Warlocks get an ability where it's either it grants you an extra layer of health or it grants you more power.
Okay.
And then Hunters get, they're the one I just beat as. They get an ability where one of them, the new class, you can roll and you'll reload. So it's something to like get people off guard.
So what's the one? Because I played the defense class, which my special, the supercharged thing, was the big shield.
Yes, you're a defender.
What class is that?
That's a Titan.
Okay, got you, Titan.
Yeah, though I love how they didn't change that class because I really love those orbs and they're super important. What I do love is how they changed the Striker Titan. Instead of the original one where you just have one ground pound and it's an AoE, it wasn't that effective in multiplayer or in battle. So what they did was you can do that strike over and over and over again. So that's one thing I really liked. The changes that are implemented in this game, there are a lot of them, but they're smaller things.
Got you. Yeah. So for a novice like me, I probably won't notice it. It's just it feels like it was there in the first game.
Yes.
But again, I've got to admit that I didn't pay that much attention while playing Destiny, the first game. I didn't. Yeah. I don't know my Warlocks from my.
I love Warlocks.
Whatever, Titans or do you know what I mean? I don't know the classes that well. I don't know their special abilities that
Leave
well.
It to people's ship.
Well, no, exactly. But that's why I'm interested in Destiny 2. I didn't care for Destiny 1 like I care for Destiny 2. I do want to have the level cap on all 3 characters. I do want to be rolling for new gear. I do want to do the strikes. I do want to get to the what are they called? The raids. Yes. I do you know what I mean? I want all of this time. I don't want a vanilla Destiny experience, which I don't think I'm going to get from just the story on its own. I feel like the story on its own, hopefully, fingers crossed, I pray to whoever the god you believe in.
Odin.
Why? I was calling Daniel O'Dwyer a god yesterday, so I pray to Daniel O'Dwyer. That it's just good, a good story, and then the end game is what keeps me. So I'll be honest. I said the Crash in chat, and I did this thing where he called me out, which I love, because I say if you haven't played something, you can't really have a definitive opinion on something if you haven't played it. Watching something, to me personally, my opinion, doesn't. I don't know if you need to experience that thing for yourself,
right?
I don't think watching something you can know if you like it or not, but you can't you can't just call it outright dog crap just from watching something.
Yes.
So I looked at the PvP and I was like, this doesn't look, to a degree. I watched this PvP and I was like, this doesn't look like it interests me at all. Very quick pace. Looks awesome. Like, maybe it's because I'm watching Crash and a few others who know what they're doing. So it come across quite intimidating to me anyway.
Yeah, it is a little daunting. You know, I did shit my first round in. You know, you're just getting, you know, you gotta put the training wheels on. Because this one, the Crucible now, the PvP portion is totally changed. The map they showed you, and I hope all maps are like this map, is they're smaller, very small, and you minus one person. So I think it used to be, what is it, 5-on-5, and now it's
4-4-4. Yeah,
and the time to kill is also longer, right? Or longer or shorter? I forgot, one of the two. I think it's longer, if I'm not mistaken. So that means one-on-one engagements feel a lot more personal, and they're a lot more tense. And that's what I really like the Crucible.
See, I don't feel like I'm not getting that from watching it. So that's not something you can experience from watching someone else play. That's something you get from playing it, making my argument even stronger that you need to play something before you can call it dog shit.
Exactly.
Or bad. I suppose I should probably try not to swear as much as I do. No, I'm messing. Yeah, I just you don't come to this podcast for clean talk, I swear. Like I say, it seems like a lot of fun. I was already in. I don't really want to play too much of it, honestly. Like, I remember Destiny 1 beta, I got burnt out on it. So going back in and playing it felt like the exact same thing. Yeah. So maybe I'll do the one strike, and maybe I'll play a couple of rounds of PvP, and then that will be it for me. Definitely worth trying that though, if you haven't tried that.
I wanna understand the characters and the changes. I'm gonna be making a video maybe tomorrow, probably tomorrow, about it. So I want to understand most of the changes, and yeah, I'm gonna be playing it once on Xbox as a hunter. So so that I at least say I played it on both. This beta, very small. Before, like, we talk about the strike, it's actually very close to the chess beta.
But I like that.
I like it a lot, yeah.
Yeah, I like that. I don't feel like you need to. Don't give me too much, because I'm just going to bitch that you gave me too much, and I'm doing it all over again in the full game. Exactly. Small, concise piece of content, perfect. Stress test the servers. This is what you're meant to be doing. Do that. Boom. Good.
Oh, yeah. And if we could talk about the instances or the dungeons, the strikes in this game. As a person who I have done every single raid in Destiny, I've beat them once or twice. To me, the raids weren't mechanically, they were strange to me. Maybe not that great. Coming from someone who used to love MMOs, this one's kind of like very basic to me. So raids never caught my interest. I was way more into the PvP side of things.
Okay.
Going into the instant or the strikes in Destiny, the one thing that sucked about them was they're all the same for the most part. Enter this room, kill the bad guys. I need to open a door. Wait for me to open this door, kill the wave of enemies, rinse and repeat until we get to a boss that has too much health, that takes too long to kill, that if you wipe because you just got bored, you got to start over again.
Yeah.
The instance in this one is awesome. It's perfectly paced. It's unique. You're never experiencing the same hallway twice, which in a first-person shooter is very important. And every engagement feels really different, and you have to think about going into it. I not gonna lie to you, I died more times I'd like to admit in my first time and my second time in the strike, because A, my team was trash, but B, the engagements were, okay, we need to think about this. You know, like, who are we going to take out first? Who's the most important guy?
Yeah.
And so it made communication way more important.
Yeah.
And the environments are just beautiful that you enter. Beautiful in a destructive way. And then when you get to the boss, holy shit, I actually had a lot of fun. It was actually really tense the whole time. I never got bored. And, you know, it was constantly changing its paces. I'm like, it was entering in boss terms. The boss has 4 phases, and those phases felt interesting every step of the way.
Yeah, not the same.
Yeah, in an RPG or an MMO like Destiny is, and it's embracing it, that's so important. And so I loved this instance, and it was probably the best strike I have seen from Bungie. Terrific. Loved it. Really liked it.
So we're pretty happy with what we got then.
Yeah. Oh, definitely.
There's nothing to... I'd have to play it more because, like I said, I only played that mission to complain about it. But from what I got, I enjoyed. I can't wait for it to come out.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. This year's going to be a great year for games and multiplayer games, especially. Holy shit.
All right. Well, let's hear from our first ad, which is, hi, everyone. If you're looking for one... Sorry, let me try that again. Okay. If you're looking for one all things nerdy podcast, then come check out youtube.com/digital misfits, where you have myself, Mr. Moody, the red bearded man foxes, Mackie, and Garrett Anderson, again, don't know who that guy is, talking nerdy stuff. Please come and support it. It would really mean a lot, and keep supporting my Xbox and me as well. Thank you for your time. Back to your glorious host. Thank you very much, Mr. Moody. Lovely hearing from you as always. Again, go check it out, guys, if you haven't already. Digital Misfits and the Glorious Movie Cast, which I was on this week. Again, go check it out. Go check it out.
Yeah, the only way you get to know who this Garrett Anderson guy is if you check out Digital Misfits. I'm going to assume he's white. He's a white guy. He's probably the whitest it comes.
I think that was safe to assume. But
Garrett, very white name. Anderson, this comes from a Latino man I know.
From England as well. Yeah, I'm assuming. Yeah. I'm assuming. That's an assumption. I don't know.
I don't know. Is Garrett a British name? Like, you hear it a lot?
I've heard it before. I wouldn't say I hear it a lot.
Okay. Like, hey, Gary, what's going on? What's up, Gare Bear? You know?
All right.
Let's
get into the news, Joe. And Joe, let me tell you, son, we have waited until the right moment to record this week. Because 5 minutes earlier, we missed all the news. 5 minutes later, I'd probably be asleep. So right now is the perfect time for us to record. And the first piece of news is an exciting one. It's one that I've been waiting for a long, long time. And I now have a reason to play Season 1 again on my Xbox One, because I played it on my 360, which is Telltale have announced a bundle of games. And most importantly, I would say, that's actually, let me take that back. An important one, not most importantly. Okay. Telltale have announced the second season of The Wolf Among Us coming 2018. If you haven't seen the amazing video Telltale put together to announce the 3 games they've announced, go watch it. It shows the passion from voice actors or devs, just that whole team of people who work behind the Telltale games. Go watch the video. It's on their YouTube channel. It announces a couple of games which we're about to talk to. The gentleman who plays Big B Wolf, Erin something. I'm mistaken.
What a very, very weird last name. Eric something.
It's I can't pronounce it. It's YVETTE. Yvette. Yvette,
go for
something like that, was in it, and you could just see the passion coming from this man about how Big B Wolf is back, how he's excited for it. It's going to tell a new story with new mysteries and new things at stake, which cannot wait for. Cannot wait for.
I never played the first one, but I'm very. Everybody does that every time I say that.
Yeah, play it. Please play it. It's very, very, very good. Very good. The one thing they did really well about The Wolf Among Us especially was how many fans were asking for it. How many people were asking for it. It come across like they cared that people wanted to see it again. Probably not their most profitable one with things like Batman and Walking Dead and maybe Game of Thrones. Do you know what I mean? So the Fable series wasn't a series I was familiar with before The Wolf Among Us, but it's definitely one that I pay attention to now. So, yeah. Next piece of news on this one is Telltale announced, which no spoilers, a new Batman series. Not the second season to the Batman series, sorry, I should say. Batman: The Enemy Within. The second season of Batman, the Batman Telltale series, will be available August 8th. Episode 1 will be available August 8th for PS4, Xbox One, and PC, with an iOS and Android version coming later in 2017. So that's come around a lot quicker than I was expecting.
Yeah, I'll still wait till that one's on sale, like I'll do with all things Telltale.
Personally, I didn't like the Batman series, but that's because I wasn't familiar with the Batman characters, so I had no attachment to them. Since then, I've played all of the Batman games. So I actually know who these characters are, which is interesting and lovely.
Yeah, I'm a big Batman fan. Like, he's my favorite hero of not just DC, but like in everything. He's my favorite hero. I've been, and not to say like I'm a big comic book fan or whatever. I'm not a fucking dork, guys. I'm only kidding. But how I know Batman's through the animated series. I wasn't rich enough to afford comics back then, so the truth comes out. So I played all of the first season, and what I really like, and it's why I actually am interested in the PS4 Spider-Man game, is they're going, this is our Batman. We're not following the comics. We're not following the movies. This is our own universe. Yeah. And I love when people do that, because it's establishing something. Stop fucking saying this isn't part of the comics. Because right off the bat, it's going, we're doing our own thing. And so the twists that were in Batman in the Telltale series, I was actually mostly down for. Yeah, I think actually all of it I was down for. I really like this Batman. Troy Baker does it. He's Troy Baker, dude.
It's Troy Baker.
Like, let's not even kid ourselves here. But all the characters are fantastic. So I'm in.
Good. I'm glad. I know a large portion of the audience will be in and will be excited for this. Does nothing for me, but but something that does do something for me, and something I'm not gonna lie to you. I did shed a tear. I did get quite emotional for no goddamn reason, if I'm being honest with you. Season 4 of The Walking Dead has been announced. It is called The Walking Dead: The Final Season. Clementine is playable. Well, as far as they did confirm that, I'm pretty sure. This is Clementine's story. This is Clementine's journey. This is how it ends for Clementine. This is it for The Walking Dead, Joe. And for me, that is... I have mixed feelings.
Okay. Because I think it's really brave.
This tells me they have even bigger franchises coming.
Right.
To get rid of The Walking Dead, that probably sells well every single time. They're ending it. They're ending that story. That's amazing. That is amazing. The reason why this is so emotional for me is the fact of I connected with season 1 like everyone did. Everyone connected with season 1. I don't think there's many people out there will say that season 1 isn't a great game. Great storytelling, just very emotional. It catches you off guard. It was a game that caught me off guard anyway.
Season 1.
That's season 1. Season 2, again, told an interesting story of Clementine growing up. Who does she trust? Who doesn't she trust? Do I trust this person? What do I do here? You're growing with the character. Season 3 now, interesting, takes a different turn. You don't play as much as Clementine as I would have liked, but you do still see her grow as a character. You do still see
and she's taking charge more in the 3rd season.
Yeah, exactly. And it's like, how would you interact with Clementine if she's being a dick? Because you're not usually, depending on how you play the game. But Clementine's not a dick. Clementine's just a strong-willed personality. My Clementine, do you know what I mean? So for me, season 3 was interesting. Told an interesting story about characters I didn't necessarily care for, but it did a good job of me caring enough. I cared enough.
Okay.
But ultimately, I just wanted to get to Clementine. And this is it. This is season 4. This is Clementine with a new haircut. She's going to find Alvin. I hope I got that right. I'm pretty sure it's Alvin.
I have faith in you.
The baby, I'm pretty sure that's correct. I'm sure someone will email in if not. Yeah, so it was a lovely story, and now we're getting to the end. And I really don't want her to die. Please don't kill her.
Right, that's what you expect.
Please don't kill her. I don't want her to kill her. Please.
It is. Her as a character is fantastic.
Yes.
And to me, I wouldn't mind if she died or if she lived.
No.
Because it's just that. Yeah, but at the same time, yeah, no, I would I say that with a grimace. Like I don't want her to die. I love her, but it's kind of like that Logan-esque, like Wolverine story to me, where you're seeing this like trial and tribulation of like constant misery and destruction this person lives, and they're kind of sort of tortured by that past, and they're trying to like just survive. And
yeah, I noticed that.
Yeah, so I'm wondering, but I would also like to see her live, because it is again Wolverine-esque. You see, but persevering and going and taking those lumps and actually seeing someone in that universe live. And like, this is how a person could be raised in this beast.
A child that has been brought up with no parents by a stranger, and then brought herself up, and this is how it ends. It'd be interesting. The one thing I will say about this is the one time that I'm not happy it's a episodic game, because this story to me, it means so much. Again, Walking Dead season 1 was so touching to me. Cried at the end, of course, and I feel like this is on the level of some of the greatest games out there. Last of Us for storytelling, stuff like that. That I sit down and I just want to play. I don't know if I'm going to be able to cope with a month here, a month here, a month here, a month here, a month here,
2 months there, yeah,
or whatever it is. Do you know what I mean? For a story that is ending, I don't know. I believe in them to do it right. I really do. Telltale have done a great job with The Walking Dead, pretty much. Maybe, like I say, season 3 a little bit of a miss, a little bit, but I trust them to end this the right way. And yeah, I just don't. I don't know. I'm nervous. I'm very, 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 very nervous. Very passionate, but very nervous.
Season 3.
Sorry, say again.
I still gotta finish season 3.
Yeah. Mr. Moody in chat saying it will have multiple endings. I hope not. I feel like they learnt from season 2 with how many 3 different multiple endings, which was fine, but it ultimately proved that Telltale games are all the same, which is you can make any decisions you goddamn want. We all get to the same point.
Yep.
So I hope we just, like what season 1, there weren't multiple endings for that. That what happened at the end of season 1 happened. And that's what I want for the end of season 4. Whatever happens, happens. And I have to live with that for the rest of my life.
The rest of your life.
That was a big one. That was a big one. Next piece of news is a little game you may have heard of called Kingdom Hearts 3. First time the Xbox audience are actually going to get their hands on the Kingdom Hearts game, which is absolutely crazy considering. So, okay, I never played the Kingdom Hearts games. They never really interested me at the time. I'm now more interested to play the games. A couple of things here. So there is Kingdom Hearts 1 and 2.
Oh, God, yeah.
And then there's a 2.8 and a 1 on the DS. And apparently, from people I've spoke to, you need to know all of this goddamn story. So it's really strange that they're bringing. It's really strange they're bringing 3 to Xbox One,
and now,
but not the 2.8. And they said there's a possibility that the 2.8 could come after 3 comes. It's like, what? But the big news here is Kingdom Hearts has been given a 2018 release window. No month, no time. We've been waiting, I think, if I'm not mistaken, it's 13 years people have been waiting for this game.
Yep.
That's crazy. For me personally, this is amazing because I'm a huge Toy Story fan. I talk about that on the Glorious Movie Cast a lot. That and Mulan. Didn't realize Mulan was in actually one of the Kingdom Hearts games. So I'm super in. Like Toy Story, it looks like the Pixar film. It looks amazing. The gameplay interested
straight up Pixar too.
There's no compromises at all. It looks amazing.
Insane.
Yeah. So for me, I've got to go and do my homework for this though. That's the only thing I'm a little bit bummed about is the fact that I'm gonna have to go pick up the remaster copies on the PS4 so I can get it ready for free whenever it comes.
On your one.
So I can play it on my One X, maybe, hopefully, possibly. What are your thoughts on this?
So I played 1 and I played 2. I like both of those games. Did I finish either one of them? No. When I was a kid, when I was a hardcore Xbox or get the fuck out of my house type of guy, these were the only games I would go to a PlayStation 2 for. Ratchet and Clank and Jack and Daxter, that was like it, and Time Splitters. Everything else strictly Xbox. So I'm excited for this game. I don't really give a shit too much about the story because I feel like they're going to fill us in somehow. Because there's been so many, 2.5, 2.8.5, 2 3/4 that 300 Days of Summer games that like I feel like they're just gonna fill it in at 3. And so I'm excited for this game.
Don't be too excited; it could get pushed.
It's gonna be pushed. I think it is. I think this is a late 2018, early 2019 game. Here's the thing. A little disappointed. Let me tell you why. There was rumors, there's speculation that we were going to get an Iron Man world and we were going to get a Star Wars world.
That's not confirmed yet, though.
I know, but at this pace, I don't see it happening. And I want it. I want a Keyblade that when I turn it on, it goes, and then like the 2 little teeth at the end. That would be awesome. And I'm fighting Heartless, but they're like Stormtrooper-esque. It would be so rad. It's so rad. So I hope Kingdom Hearts 4 they implement that stuff. And I mean, I'm excited for the Pixar stuff. I think Toy Story looks great.
Yeah. I can't wait, honestly. I love Toy Stories.
Big Hero 6 are gonna have their own world in it too.
I've not seen that film, so I'll now go and watch that film.
Dude, it's I'm gonna tell you this. You're gonna fucking cry.
Really?
You're gonna fucking cry, dude.
Okay.
Oh, holy shit. When all of a sudden it hits you, you're like, oh fuck, I'm gonna cry, and it happens.
Okay. I'll be watching that definitely.
So I'm happy for that, but I'm excited for this game. I'm just not getting my hopes up,
It's still a long way out, and it could be pushed. It definitely could be pushed. Next week's news: Titanfall 2. A game we don't talk about much on this podcast. Let's be honest. A game that I picked up at launch. Had fun with. The story was interesting. Definitely had the best level of last year.
Yeah,
100% in my opinion. Yeah. But the game's got a new update, and it has this mode which I'm going to explain to you guys, which I'm a little bit annoyed about because this mode would have been awesome at launch, and maybe I would have kept playing the goddamn game. I don't think I'll go back for this, but it's Operations Frontier, introducing an all-new way to play Titanfall 2, Frontier Defense, the PvE Horde mode, how much I love Horde, introduced the Operations Frontier Shield, built for 4-player co-op, and you and your team are tasked with protecting and harvesting through multiple waves of enemies. You build your own team, optimize your Titans, and you adapt to your strategies to survive the mayhem with all new weapons, gear, and progress. This sounds awesome. That sounds awesome. Yeah. Why did it take so long to come?
I feel so bad for this game, and I really feel like it should have been a 2017 game. Dude. I feel like if this came out in February, this game would have been fine. And I think EA kicks themselves for doing what they did to this game. I I feel so bad for this game because Titanfall is great. I love the art design, love the gameplay. It's a fantastic game. It just came out the wrong time.
Good story this time with the single player.
And like you said, the level, man, holy shit.
That time travel level blew me away.
My favorite level is actually the last one where you get reacquainted with the lock-on pistol.
Oh, okay, yeah.
That thing was, oh my god, I love that level so much. No, I love this game so much.
That time traveling level was remarkable. Yeah. It blew me away, and games don't really do that anymore to me. Like where I think, how the did you do that? You don't know when I'm going to pull that trigger. You don't know when I'm going to change into. How did you do that? You pretty much created 2 levels in one level, and then let me switch in between them whenever I wanted to.
It's like Exhibit made this level.
X, I'll give it to you.
X to the Z Exhibit came into the Respawn offices and he goes, "Yo, dog, I heard you like levels. Let me code something for you guys." And magic things happen. So
let's talk about a little game that you love. And people have actually been, Reese and a few others have actually said they want me to play this now. Overwatch. Overwatch is getting its next hero, July 27th, Doomfist. Will be available. Joe, what does this mean?
Doomfist is a character since even like before this game launched has been teased.
Okay.
And we all thought he was going to be voiced by Terry Crews. We all knew he was going to be a bad guy. He's part of Talon. Talon is a bunch of mercenaries. That's where Reaper, one of my favorite characters, and he's overpowered as fuck at this moment. He's in there. And Doomfist is a very weird character. He's going to be one of those characters that when you see a good one of him, you have to focus this motherfucker down because he's going to be unstoppable. He's an anti-tracer. That means I can never be Tracer again. Thank you. But he does really insane stuff. So he has one huge fist and one fist that has like these little mini shotguns on him.
Okay.
The big fist, pretty much you charge it up and you just zoom at mother, like you rocket towards them and you beat the shit out of them. When you get up close to them, you can shotgun people with your hands, and your shotguns, they don't need to reload. They generate over time. So as long as you're good at timing and you know your rotation with that character, he's going to be insane. He's going to be nuts. He has another ability where you uppercut people in the air. So like, let's just say someone wants to get close to you, like a Genji, because Genjis are pieces of shit.
Got it.
You uppercut Genji, and then it sends Genji flying like 4 or 5 feet, and then you charge up your fist and you charge at him, hits them, and then you just got to shoot them twice with your gauntlet. They're dead. So mechanically, you have to do a bit of a dance. But overall, I'm liking this. And Doomfist looks like an asshole. So I really want a character that I don't like that you love to hate, you know?
Yeah.
I'm excited.
This gets me excited. Everyone loves a good hill.
Exactly.
Yeah, this looks interesting. The character design looks interesting. Overwatch isn't my jam, as many of you know, but maybe.
You play 76 for a little bit, you get acquainted with it, and then that's when you get in. You get into it.
You know, the funny thing is, it's still expensive, so that's why it's like never dropped in price, really. Like, so that's why I'm not really bothered sometimes. Yeah, well. Xbox One X, Joe, possibly has been passed. The wireless model has passed through FCC. So here we go. If you remember last week, we spoke about FCC not putting the Xbox One X through certification, hence why the console's not been available for pre-order. We have some new news, which is Microsoft unveiled the blah, 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 blah. Don't need any of that information, but what you do need is the fact that it seems like the wireless model from the console that the console will utilize has just passed through FCC. So what does that tell us? Hopefully, possibly, maybe. Did I say hopefully?
Yeah.
We can pre-order this soon.
Can you guys pre-order over there in Lack of Freedom Town?
I don't know. I haven't
tried. City?
What? Let's not go. Let's not even.
I don't know what that is all about, but that is nuts.
We're talking about that off air. We're talking about off air.
Yeah. You live in a Mad Max society. Let me tell you something.
Strange things are happening in the world. Let's just put it that way.
Well, I got 10 feet higher, my friend.
Yeah, I'm not sure. I've not tried. As far as I'm aware, yes, but maybe not. I don't know. Someone write in, please. My Xbox and me podcast@gmail.com.
Yes.
Next week's news, Forza 7, a game that will be coming out very, very soon, has announced its first 160 cars. Turten has announced its first 160 plus cars that will feature in Forza Motorsport 7, including the largest collection of Ferraris, Porsches, and Lamborghinis in any racing game to date.
Huh. I could barely name you 16 cars.
Well, I didn't add the list here because there were just too many and they all had numbers at the end of them and they all scared me. So if you are interested in this information, go check out IGN's article. There's a great job of rounding up the cars. But I thought it'd be important to talk about Forza 7 because I know people get angry when we don't. I would
love to see if Tesla's in it. If Tesla is in it, I'll buy this game.
Really? That's what gets you?
I love Tesla. It's a car that speaks to my nerdy heart. I got to drive one, and holy shit, it is the coolest thing I've ever driven in my life. Oh my god, it's like if someone gave you the keys to the Millennium Falcon, it's just like it's amazing.
That's a Star Wars reference. I think Jar Jar drives that, right?
Fucking There's a mode in that called Turbo Mode. When it goes like 0 to 60 in like 2 seconds. And when you go 0 to 60, it actually does like you're going into what you call it. You're going back in time. It's amazing. It's the coolest thing.
You're such a nerd. I love you. You're such a nerd. Last piece of news, Jojo, which is BioWare.
Yes.
The team that did Mass Effect and Andromeda. General Manager Aaron Flynn steps down as original Mass Effect director Casey Hutchinson returns. Oh. So a little bit of with a bit of woo. Aaron Flynn, the general manager of Mass Effect and Dragon Age developer BioWare, has announced that he's stepping down after 17 years with the company. But Casey Hutchinson, the project director of the original Mass Effect, will be leading the studio as the new GM.
Okay.
So, I don't want to play speculation here,
all right,
but I'm going to anyway.
Just do it. I have faith in you.
Mass Effect Andromeda comes out. Mm-hmm. So Casey Hutchinson left.
My dog's already upset at this news.
He's not that. I understand. Casey Hutchinson left a couple of years ago to pursue other things. Which is cool, interesting, not a problem. Then Aaron Flynn takes over, correct? I think I'm correct so far.
Correct.
After that, we have Aaron Flynn does Mass Effect Andromeda. Big flop, unfortunately. They are actually giving away the game for 10 hours free right now. Any platform of choice, you can play 10 hours for free, which is crazy for a Mass Effect game. He then steps down, and Casey comes back. Does this mean he's obviously going to be the GM?
Mass Effect's coming back? Is this what you're saying?
No. Mass Effect is getting put on ice for a long while. Let me tell you. I'm willing to go out on a hinge and say we don't see Mass Effect again until 2020.
I say you don't see Mass Effect for fucking ever.
You think that's it, done now?
You know what? EA is a company that likes to kill things. And when they do, typically those things don't come back. They're all about, risk. What is it? Return on interest or whatever. They're about making money. That's what I was trying to say.
That's what all companies are about. Not just...
Yeah, but they're more calculative. Like they're like, if this thing doesn't make cash, like let's, for example, what was that game that came out that flopped hard? Oh man. Actually, you know what? Thinking about it, they'll give a game a chance, but if it flops again, they're not the type of company to go, all right, we'll do it. You have faith in us.
Perfect example for that, I think, personally, a game that I didn't used to shut up about because I play all the time. Plants vs. Zombies 2. Plants vs. Zombies. First game sold well. I actually bought it twice, one for Haley, one for me. Played a ton of it, enjoyed it, a lot of fun. Didn't touch Plants vs. Zombie 2 at all. I don't think many people did. So I don't think we'll see that back. Mass Effect, not Mass Effect, sorry, Dead Space, and a series that we would have thought would have come back, hasn't. I think 3 years for Mass Effect, hopefully it all dies down. Casey's still there, he's back. We have him back, he's the original. Anthem's out by then. They've got the goodwill back from the players. They get rid of Andromeda series, that whole team, like not the team working on it, but the crew of people in the games are gone. This is Mass Effect 4. This isn't Andromeda, this is 4.
Well, okay. So I feel like the revival of Mass Effect relies on how successful Anthem is.
Yeah, 100%.
If Anthem is as big as it is, then that's their big IP. That's their destiny. That's going to keep Team A at bay. Whatever Team B is doing, the Dragon Age team, will dictate what's happening to the future of Mass Effect. For me, Mass Effect 3 ends at a point where there's no going back to, right? There's no 4. I feel like they missed their hit with Andromeda. But if you want to try to J.J. Abrams it and try to make some type of spiritual successor to Mass Effect, like another type of like Shepard-like character, that would be rad. Or maybe a prequel anthology to Mass Effect. That would be rad. And I think bringing in the original Mass Effect guy maybe opens that door a little bit more possibly. So I would say 5 to 10 years you're going to see maybe another Mass Effect game.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Interesting.
I would say # remember Jade Empire, Mirror's Edge, Titanfall 2. I'm not expecting another Titanfall game.
No.
They're making a Star Wars game, you know? So, again, like...
Okay.
Yeah.
Not a problem. Not a problem. Let's hear from our last ad here, and it's, hey everyone, Mike Lynch here. I'd like to tell you about my YouTube channel. I play games, review movies, and go over life experiences. Basically, the whole shebang. Cha-ting! I added that.
I like that.
On a little bit of a hiatus right now, but until I come back full time, I have a whole archive of cool videos for you to watch and share. So go check out my channel, and in the meantime, have fun with it. Thank you very much, Mike. Let's get into the games with gold. We have Grow Up available from the 1st of July till the 30th. Rumbo from July 15th till the 30th. King and It's 2 from the 1st to the 15th. So you can't get that no more. Ha ha ha. I didn't even bother because it sucks. And
a bad game.
Lego Pirates of the Caribbean available now until the end of the month.
That's an overrated movie series.
Jojo.
Yes.
Should we get into Fix a Sack?
You know, there's nothing more I would love than to reach down in your sack and grab something pretty big.
Well, you cannot because it's empty. Nobody emailed in again. 2 weeks in a row. 0 emails. Big, fat 0. So if you do want to email in and you do want to hear us talk about whatever it is you want to hear, my Xbox and me podcast@gmail.com. That is my Xbox and me podcast@gmail.com. We love hearing from you guys. We really do.
Brightens up my day.
I've noticed that if we don't put out the message saying email in the Facebook group, we don't get them. I'm not doing it. You are going to have to be reliable adults, responsible adults, and do it for us. Please, 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 please. I'm begging.
I'll do it next week.
No, you cannot email into your own show.
No, I mean, I'll send an alert.
Yeah, no, don't do it. Don't.
I want to make a funny second. Okay.
No, you're not doing it.
You're right. They have to learn.
Like, we have to learn to just email in. As soon as you hear this, just, wait till the end and then boom. My Xbox and me podcast@gmail.com. Yeah. You've got it. Joe.
Yes.
Should we plug and get ourselves out of here?
Yes. I'm going to plug first if you don't mind.
Please do.
because last time I tried to do this on my podcast, the PlayStation podcast, that you can check out right now on iTunes and rate it for us. I broke down in a coughing fit. So right here, right out of the way, go on to Polygames at YouTube. We have a whole bunch of news for you guys. Our newest video talks about the Atari box and why I think it is a big old nothing burger. I think that's CNN. And then also you can check my new podcast out, the PlayStation Podcast, a podcast made by the players for the players on iTunes, Stitcher, and next week on YouTube. So check that out, rate, subscribe, all that jazz. It helps us out, shows us that you care. And oh my God, I didn't cough.
You can head over to twitch.tv/MC Fixer. I need a follow. And if you do want to see me do shots on Friday, if you subscribe, I will do 2 shots. And if you donate, I will do 1 shot. So it's going to be an interesting one. Can
you subscribe at 1 and then like, all right.
No, a donation at a certain level will be 1 shot.
Okay,
and
there
then
you go.
A subscribe will be 2. I'm not going to, don't get me wrong, I might not do the shots back to back, but they will be lined up and they will be done throughout the night. Don't you worry. Yeah, I don't want to die like I did last time. Exactly. But yeah, it's going to be a good night. 21st of July, 7 p.m. GMT. We will be going live. I turned 25, quarter life crisis. Yes, be there. I would appreciate it.
Are you getting an existential crisis?
I think I'll be honest with you. I'll have to talk about this off air again. But yeah, I'm getting to the point where I'm like, oh God.
What am I doing?
Should I have just stayed as an IT technician? Should I have not tried to pursue this as a career? So far, so good. I can't complain too much. I've got a lot of support and people have supported me a lot and I appreciate it. But again, patreon.com/MCFixer. It literally keeps the lights on. You'll be hearing more about that soon because I'm going to be moving soon, which means my rent is going to skyrocket. And when I mean skyrocket, I mean skyrocket. So if I need you, if you don't believe that I need you right now, you wait until we move and I'm begging. And I'm begging. I'll be on the streets like, please, I need that Patreon money. No,
I got dreams I gotta achieve.
I've got rent I need to pay. Exactly. Yeah. Patreon.com/MCFixer. Again, like, share, subscribe, share the content, please. And until next week, I will love you. I will leave you, and I will see you all later.
People's champ.